Everyone makes money on the good deals, but it's the bad ones that reveal who you actually are as an investor. Today, we're talking about losing money, the kind of loss that keeps you up at night, rewinding every decision like a bad movie you can't stop watching. It wasn't one catastrophic moment that broke the deal. It was a dozen small, confident mistakes stacked on top of each other like a house of cards in a windstorm. We overcalculated the upside, undercalculated the carrying costs, and somewhere between the excitement of closing and the silence of a stalled renovation, reality sent its invoice. Think of it like this. You're driving a car using only the rearview mirror, convinced the road ahead looks exactly like the road behind. That's what optimism without due diligence actually feels like. Familiar, comfortable, and completely wrong. The contractor gave us a number, we added 10% for buffer, and the universe laughed at us for being so adorably naive. By month 3, we were 40% over budget, and the only thing growing faster than our costs was our collection of unanswered text messages. There's this intoxicating moment early in every deal, where the spreadsheet makes you feel like a genius, projected returns glowing on the screen like a slot machine about to pay out. What nobody tells you is that spreadsheets don't account for bad weather, permit delays, or a subcontractor who ghosts you after demo day. The psychology here is brutal, because once you're in, your brain desperately wants the story to have a happy ending. Sunk cost fallacy is the investor's version of staying in a bad relationship because you already bought concert tickets together. History is littered with investors who took one bad deal personally and either quit entirely or overcorrected into recklessness. Both reactions are just fear wearing different costumes. The smartest move, statistically and emotionally, is to treat the loss as tuition and immediately ask what the curriculum was trying to teach you. Here's the misconception that needs to die. A bad deal means you're a bad investor. Every serious player in this game, every single one, has a war story, a deal they don't bring up at dinner parties unless the drinks are strong enough. The practical recovery isn't dramatic, it's boring, and that's exactly the point. You audit the deal forensically, line by line, and you build a checklist so ruthlessly specific that future you has to work hard to repeat the same mistake. Position size saved us, and position size will save you if one deal can crater your entire financial life. Your portfolio architecture is the problem, not just the deal. Never let a single bet, no matter how confident you feel, represent more than you can afford to lose without losing your momentum. Recovery isn't a moment, it's a posture. It's showing up the next month with tighter underwriting, a shorter contractor leash, and a slightly more humble energy in the room. The market doesn't care about your feelings, but it does reward the people disciplined enough to keep playing after a loss. There's something almost philosophical about a bad deal. It strips away the ego and forces you to fall in love with the process rather than the outcome. Discipline, sizing, and consistency aren't the sexy parts of investing, but they're the only parts that compound. We're not afraid of losing money anymore. We're afraid of losing money and learning nothing, because that's the only version of a loss that's truly unrecoverable. If you can walk away from a bad deal smarter, leaner, and more process-driven, then honestly, you almost got a discount on the best business education available. Whether you come out of a rough deal, humbled or hardened, what matters is that you stay in the game with your eyes open and your ego in check. The investors who win long-term aren't the ones who never lose. They're the ones who lose well. And if you're ready to start your own journey, whether that's real estate investing, home contracting work, or finding the right lenders, we can help you get started. So check out our links in the description below.